Winning the war for your mind. Listen, your day isn't actually ruined at 5 p.m. when you finally realized you've accomplished absolutely nothing. No, it was completely destroyed before your feet even hit the cold floor. Your eyes are still blurry, right? And what's the very first thing you do? You reach straight for that glowing rectangle on your nightstand. And honestly, in that one single movement, you've just surrendered your entire mind to the absolute chaos of the world. You didn't wake up to actually live your life today. You just woke up to react to everyone else's. And you know what the truly terrifying part is? You've done this so many times now that you don't even realize you're literally a ghost in your own room. The clock is relentlessly ticking toward 2026, and man, you are still losing the war in the first 10 minutes of the day. Section 1, the dopamine flood. Just picture yourself right now. You're hunched over in the pitch dark, and that harsh blue light is literally draining the color right out of your face. You tell yourself that same old lie, right? Oh, I'm just checking the time. Maybe just one notification. Just a single quick message. But come on, we both know 10 minutes bleeds right into 30, and 30 bleeds into an entire hour. By the time you actually force yourself to get out of that bed, you're already miles behind. You feel super rushed, entirely stressed out, and you're just endlessly chasing a day that's already way ahead of you. Look, this isn't about laziness. This is a massive dopamine flood. Your subconscious mind is wide open and vulnerable in the morning, so you've really got to ask yourself, are you just buying 10 more minutes of scrolling, or are you actually buying your future? Instead of feeding your mind real purpose, you just feed it pure noise. News you can't control, drama that absolutely doesn't matter, and the fake highlight reels of people you don't even like. And the result of all that? Total numbness and this toxic fake productivity. It's like this quiet, heavy guilt that just follows you right into your first class or your study session. So you sit down at your cluttered desk. You're physically there, sure, but mentally, completely scattered. Your mind is honestly still stuck back in that endless scroll. You try so hard to focus, but you just end up moving papers around on pure autopilot. You open a dozen tabs, but nothing actually moves forward. All right, section 2, a window of opportunity. Think of this as your life's foundation. Imagine a totally different scene for a second. A single bright ray of light breaks right through the curtains, hitting a perfectly clean desk. Science has actually revealed a really profound core truth here. Your morning, it isn't just some chore you have to get through. It's an incredible window of opportunity. It's literally the foundation and the underlying architecture of your entire life. Like the quote says, hope isn't a feeling you just sit around waiting for. It's a system you actively build. You seriously do not need some crazy viral breakthrough or a random miracle to change your life. You simply need to lock down and protect the fortress of your first waking hour. Think of your daily energy just like a battery. You've got to stop short-circuiting it the exact second you open your eyes. Because when the world is completely silent, your life belongs only to you. It's literally the only time you can actually hear your own voice before the absolute noise of 2026 drowns it all out. Which brings us to part 3, 4 essential morning habits to protect that fortress. Listen, you don't need 100 overly complicated routines. You really just need 4 super simple steps to firmly take back your mind. Habit number 1 is what we call the digital fortress. The main problem is waking up in reaction mode, so the fix has to be absolute. No phone, 0 notifications, and absolutely no outside noise for the first 30 to 60 minutes. Period. Use this crucial time to just breathe, to actually be present and to totally own your mind before the rest of the world tries to buy it from you. So I want you to take action on this right now. Go charge your phone in a completely different room tonight so you aren't even slightly tempted the moment you wake up. Moving on to habit 2, the first win. Image, manga, black and white panel, boy forcefully pulling a crisp bedsheet tight over a mattress, crisp action lines radiating outward. Motion, quick push in on the tightening sheet. Mood tag, burning. Now, making your bed isn't just another chore. The bed itself isn't even the point here. It's the identity shift that matters. Image, manga black and white panel, split panel. One side the messy room from before, the other side the boy standing proud next to a perfectly made bed. Motion, pan from the messy side to the clean side. Mood tag, burning. Fixing those sheets the absolute second your feet touch the floor tells your brain, hey, I can start a task and I can actually finish it. Image, manga black and white panel, close-up of the boy's face, eyes sharp, a faint confident smirk, inner fire burning. Motion, slow zoom on the smirk. Mood tag, burning. It builds this incredible, relentless momentum. Creating order in your physical environment directly creates order in your mind. Image, manga black and white panel, visual metaphor of chaotic scribbles in a brain transforming into perfectly straight parallel lines. Motion, fade through the transition of scribbles to the straight lines. Mood tag, burning. Habit 3, turning on the lights. You know that heavy, awful brain fog and grogginess you feel? That isn't always just a lack of sleep. A lot of times, it's just pure dehydration. Chugging a glass of water immediately upon waking up flushes out all the toxins from yesterday. It literally jump-starts the engine of your brain. So do yourself a favor, place a big glass of water right on your desk tonight so it's the very first thing you see tomorrow. And finally, habit 4, the directional compass. Listen, clarity beats motivation every single time. Staring at a massively long, stressful to-do list, that's just going to completely paralyze you. Instead, I want you to write down just 3 simple, actionable things that will actually move your life forward. When you wake up already knowing your direction, you completely stop wondering what to do and you just start acting. Seriously, jot down your 3 most important tasks for tomorrow, right now. Section 4, owning your future self. It is officially time to stop being a passive spectator. Your youth is a highly valuable currency, and you're spending it every single morning. Take a real, hard look at your life right now. Are you buying a solid future, or are you just buying 10 more useless minutes of scrolling? The exact version of you that absolutely crushes it in 2026. That version is being built right here, right now. They're being built in those super boring, completely quiet moments when nobody else is even watching. And that future you, let me tell you a secret. They aren't any smarter than you. They aren't any luckier than you. They just stubbornly refused to give away their first 10 minutes of the day. You genuinely have the power right now to stop being a spectator in your own life. So please, stop waiting for some magical new year or new me moment. This war for your mind is entirely won in the very first 60 seconds after that alarm goes off. You've got to ignite that fire. Start actually keeping the promises you make to yourself. Because when you finally build that trust with yourself, discipline stops feeling like a cage. It literally feels like absolute freedom. If this explainer just hits something deep inside you, well, you already know exactly what you have to do. The version of you that is ready to thrive is just waiting on the other side of those first 10 minutes. Own your morning, and you start tonight. Not tomorrow, not next Monday. You start tonight. I'll see you when you wake up.